The sharing of any religion, Islam included, has a lot to do with the preachers of the faith. And due to their level of understanding and passion, some preachers have been seen in a greater light than others. Thanks for joining me here on another episode of FTD Facts. My name is Leroy Kenton, and today is an exciting day, not just because it is my birthday. Yes, it's actually my birthday when I'm filming this video, but also because we get to take a look at some people who've left an impact in the world. So in this episode, we'll be featuring Islamic speakers, both alive and those who have passed away. All of these people have done phenomenal work in different parts of the world. Starting off at number 10, we have Bilal Phillips. His full name is Abu Amina Bilal Phillips, and he's the founder of an Islamic online university, and he's also Jamaican Canadian like myself. He's a very popular Islamic scholar, and he converted to Islam in the year 1972. Or should I say revert? I've seen some comments that people are saying, Leroy, it's not convert, it's actually revert. Either way, Bilal Phillips, he's known for translating and commenting on various Islamic topics on over 50 published books. He's completed his PhD in Islamic theology, and some of his works that he has actually translated were The Devil's Deception, and he's also co-authored Polygamy in Islam, Evolution of Fiqh, as well as the Ansar Cult, among others. Omar SULEIMAN comes in next at number 9. Now he's somebody that we've actually done a dedicated video about him, but if you haven't seen that video, Imam Omar SULEIMAN is the president of the ZAKIR Institute for Islamic Research, and he's also a teacher of Islamic studies at Southern Methodist University. He's a very busy man because he's also the co-chair of Faith Forward Dallas at Thanksgiving Square. And this, by the way, is an organization that works together for peace and equity. But it doesn't stop there. He is the founder and president of the ZAKIR Institute of Islamic Research, and he's also the founder of MUHSEN, that is Muslims Understanding and Helping Special Education Needs. And that, by the way, is a non-profit organization. He also produces a weekly series on the Quran that's published, as well as he releases daily content on Islam. Number 8 brings us SHABIR Ali. He's a Canadian Muslim scholar, and he's also the president of the Islamic Information and Dawah Center International in Toronto, Canada, and that's where he serves as the Imam. SHABIR Ali is also the founder of an online show that is titled Let the Quran Speak, and for his PhD, his thesis was on the expounding of the Quran. Now this guy, he's an amazing man. I've personally seen him debate live with a Christian scholar named Jay Smith. Both of them were very, very, very good, as well as they were very respectful for each other's faiths. Number 7 brings us to Nouman Ali Khan. He's the founder of Bayina, and he's an American preacher who does his best to connect Muslims closer with the Quran. He's taught more than 10,000 students through conducting different traveling seminars, and he also has millions of followers in different parts of the world. As a matter of fact, he's recognized as one of the youngest scholars who have a lot of influence in general from across all faiths. We definitely have to talk about YUSUF ESTES. He comes in at number 6. He was born Joseph Estes, but after his reversion or conversion, I think I'm using that word right, to Islam, he changed his name to Yusuf, which is of course the Arabic pronunciation of Joseph. He joined Islam from Christianity in the year 1991, and he also claimed to have been a Muslim chaplain for the United States Bureau of Prisons through the 1990s, and also serving as a Muslim delegate to the United Nations World Peace Conference for Religious Leaders, and that was held at the UN back in September of 2000. So of course, this man is very influential. He's recognized all around the world. Let's move on now to number 5, Mufti Menk. This man, we've also done a dedicated video on him as well. His full name is Ismail Ibn Musa Menk, and he was born in Zimbabwe. He is a very passionate and powerful Islamic preacher. He's the head of the Fatwa department at Majlisul Ulama Zimbabwe, which is the Council of Islamic Scholars of Zimbabwe. He also serves as the Imam at Masjid Al-Falah in Zimbabwe. He now has a title of Mufti, which is given in Islamic circles, and he's a very great speaker. Like I mentioned, he's spoken in different parts of the world, and I guess one of the amazing things about him is that he solely does his work just for the joy of sharing the message. So most times he just does his work for free. There's no charges or anything that's associated with a lot of the work that he does. Next up, we have MAULANA TARIQ JAMEEL. He comes in at number 4. He was born on January 1st, 1953, and usually when people are referring to him, they give him the title of MAULANA, but his name is TARIQ JAMEEL. He's of Pakistani origins and he's a very famous speaker. He is a member of the Tablighi Jamaat as well as a researcher who runs a madrasa in Faisalabad, Pakistan. He's featured in the 2013-2014 version of the book Muslim 500, and that publication recognizes the most influential Muslims in the world. He's also somebody that I've personally met. He's a really great guy. We had a great conversation when he visited Canada some years ago. Number 3 brings us Dr. ZAKIR NAIK. His full name is ZAKIR Abdul Karim NAIK, and he's an Indian Islamic evangelist, as well as he's an author and of course the leader of the Islamic Research Foundation. He's also the founder of the Relative Religion Peace TV channel, from which he has reached an audience of over 100 million viewers. Now, when you see Dr. ZAKIR NAIK speak, especially in his videos and his interactions with people, you can see that he makes his points very clear and he does his best to remove any misconceptions about Islam using the Quran and the Hadith as well as other religious scriptures as basis, along with using scientific evidence, as well as he's also very versed in the Bible. He can quote scriptures of the Bible, in some cases a lot better than other Christian scholars. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why there's such a great appeal towards his work. ISRAR Ahmed comes in at number 2. He was born back in the year 1932, but he's no longer with us today, sadly. ISRAR Ahmed was born in Pakistan. He was known for being a dynamic speaker and an Islamic scholar, and also was the founder of Tanzeen-e-Islami, which is an organization that works to spread the use of the Quran and Sunnah in all aspects of society. Sadly, ISRAR Ahmed, he passed away due to cardiac arrest at his home in Lahore, Pakistan, back in April 14, 2010, and he was 78 years old at the time. And finally, at number 1, we haven't done a video about him, but he's somebody who's also no longer with us. Ahmed Deedat. He has left a major legacy. Ahmed Hussein Deedat was born in India's Surat province in the year 1918, and his father had ended up immigrating to South Africa soon after, and he ended up moving and growing up there as well. He's delivered thousands of lectures in different parts of the world, as well as he's participated in public debates, as well as he's debated many different Christian scholars and people of different faiths. For his works, Ahmed Deedat was commended by Nelson Mandela, who also is no longer with us, as well as he's received the King Faisal Award from Saudi Arabia in the year 1986 for all of his services dedicated to Islam. So that brings us to the end of this episode. This was a brief look at 10 of the most popular Islamic preachers. Definitely, I want to hear your thoughts and comments about anything that I mentioned down below, as well as were there any other scholars that you expected to see on this list? Let us know as well, and perhaps we'll do a part 2 here at FTD Facts. We love highlighting different cultures and religions and different people from different parts of the world, because the more we learn about each other, the more understanding we can be to other people's perspectives and point of views. Thank you so much for joining me here on FTD Facts. Don't forget to check out some recommended episodes for more information down below in the video description section, and I'll see you guys next time.